Welcome to Kansas City, Kansas, a vibrant city located in the heart of the United States. In this brief overview, we will dive into the geography, demographics, social, and economic characteristics that make this city a unique and exciting place to call home. So, let an Appos join in and explore all that Kansas City, Kansas has to offer. Kansas City, Kansas has a population of 156,000 within an area of 128 square miles, resulting in a population density of 1,215 people per square mile. 1. Kansas City, Kansas is home to the nation and Appos' first indoor soccer-specific stadium, Children and Appos' Mercy Park, which opened in 2011. 2. Famous designer Walt Disney lived on a farm in Kansas City, Kansas during his early childhood and credits his time there for sparking his imagination and creativity. 3. Kansas City, Kansas was known as the Queen City of the Plains and Quat, due to its thriving agricultural industry in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. 4. Asian. 2.1 thousand Kansas City, Kansas has a diverse racial composition with the majority being white or Caucasian at 79.4 thousand residents. The Hispanic or Latino population follows closely behind at 48.6 thousand, making it the second largest racial group in the city. Black or African American residents make up a significant portion of the population, with 33.9 thousand individuals. The Native American and Asian communities are smaller in comparison, with 2.6 thousand and 2.1 thousand people respectively. This data reflects the city and Appos' ongoing effort to promote diversity and inclusivity, making it a welcoming and multicultural community. According to the data, Mexican ancestry is the most populous in Kansas City, Kansas, with 26.3% of the population identifying as Mexican. This is followed by German ancestry at 10.3%, Irish at 7%, English at 5.2%, and Central American at 3.1%. This data showcases the diversity of ancestries present in Kansas City, Kansas, with a significant Hispanic and European influence. It also highlights the city and Appos' strong ties to neighboring countries in Central America. Together, these ancestries contribute to the cultural and ethnic richness of the city. Kansas City, Kansas has a slightly higher male population with 78.3 thousand compared to the female population of 77.5 thousand. However, the male-to-female ratio is almost equal at 101 males per 100 females. The most populous male age group is 10 to 14 years, making up 4.5% of the population, while the most populous female age group is 5 to 9 years, representing 3.9% of the population. This suggests a fairly evenly distributed age range among both males and females in Kansas City, Kansas. In Kansas City, Kansas, there were a total of 2,639 births recorded in recent years. The largest percentage of births occurred among women aged 20 to 34 years, accounting for 69% of all births in the state. Women aged 35 to 50 years accounted for 19.9% of all births, while the remaining 11.1% of births were among women aged 15 to 19 years. The birth rate among women aged 20 to 34 years was the highest at 110 births per 1,000 women, followed by women aged 15 to 19 years at 57 births per 1,000 women, and women aged 35 to 50 years with 35 births per 1,000 women. Overall, the fertility rate for the state of Kansas City, Kansas was 72 births per 1,000 women. In Kansas City, Kansas, there were 292 births among 15 to 19-year-olds, of which 87% were to unmarried women, making this age bracket the highest rate of non-marital childbearing. On the other hand, the age bracket with the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing was 35 to 50 years, where 149 out of 526 births, 28.3%, were to unmarried women. This suggests that non-marital childbearing is more common among teenage mothers compared to older women in Kansas City. In Kansas City, Kansas, the highest rate of non-marital childbearing is among women with a college or associate and APOS S degree, with 60.9% of births being to unmarried women. This is followed by women with a high school diploma, with 45% of births being to unmarried women. On the other hand, the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing is among women with graduate and bachelor and APOS S degrees, with 0% and 10.4% of births being to unmarried women respectively. This data suggests that education may play a role in whether or not women choose to have children out of wedlock in Kansas City, with higher education levels being associated with lower rates of non-marital childbearing. The income in Kansas City, Kansas is lower than the national average, with a per capita income of $24,601, compared to the national average of $31,177. However, the median household and family incomes in the city are higher than the per capita income at $50,707 and $61,469, respectively. This suggests that while individual incomes may be lower, households and families in Kansas City are able to earn a higher total income. This data also indicates that there may be a disparity in income distribution within the city, with some individuals earning significantly less than the median household and family incomes. In Kansas City, Kansas, the median earnings for all workers is $32,276, with men earning a slightly higher median income of $36,702 compared to women at $28,199. This reveals a gender income gap of 23.2%, with men earning significantly more than women. While the median earnings may seem low compared to other parts of the country, this data highlights the need for further efforts to reduce the income gap and ensure fair and equal pay for all workers in Kansas City. Despite being known for its famous barbecue and jazz music, Kansas City, Kansas also struggles with poverty. According to recent data, approximately 18.4% of the city and APOS S population, or 28,298 people, live below the poverty line. This issue disproportionately affects women, with a poverty rate of 20.1%, compared to 16.6% for men. Children are also particularly vulnerable to poverty, with 44.7% of 5-year-old males and 38.6% of 5-year-old females living in poverty. These statistics highlight the urgent need for effective solutions to alleviate poverty in Kansas City and support its most vulnerable residents. In conclusion, Kansas City, Kansas is a diverse and thriving city with a unique blend of social, demographic, and economic characteristics. To learn more about this city and others in the United States, visit ZipAtlas. Discover valuable data on states, cities, area codes, and zip codes for a comprehensive understanding.